I made it here in the spotlight. Woke up, see my life in the shade, nah, it's not quite. Hustling every day, I'm on my way to that shop light. It's my destiny to be bigger, yeah, I got fight. And all that visions are sitting high on my own gold throne.
Wrestling with attitude.
Hey, yo. Oh, you didn't know?
What?
Are you ready?
What?
No! I said, are you ready?
Woo! And leading this group of misfits is JP, the Melting Pot.
AKA 6-month champ, baby.
If I can be serious for a minute, without being interrupted.
And the savior of wrestling and the original people, the Summit.
You know, it was so nice it had to come twice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The WWE had Gilbert. Wrestling with Attitude has Lil Steven.
Finally.
Who in the blue hell are you?
And the show-off of Wrestling with Attitude, Mike.
My time to shine.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. Welcome back. Woo! We all have fun in here. Sorry we didn't have a show last week. Everybody was on a Brock Lesnar contract for 1 week.
Thanks, Brock Lesnar.
They sent us back down to NXT to get us get better.
Got to make y'all feel special sometime.
Yeah. Of course, hosting the show is the one with the most. What?
One with the most.
Well, you know, you ain't helping me out over here. Steven, he's got the most A's on his chest.
Just sinking the
Little
ship
Steven,
right now.
yeah.
Let's just sink it.
We got JP, the Melting Pot, on his contract. He was allowed to be here this week. Oh, good gracious.
Can I get a drink of that water? I'll let everybody know what we're talking
I want
about
to see
later.
it. I want to sip.
You wouldn't know where to start. And then, of course, I'm the
would.
Summit. Without my savior. At least I got Sandow. Or Mizdow.
Yeah. It's not Sandow anymore.
It's
Man,
Mizdow.
you know what?
It's better than Paul
Listen, I'm
Revere.
going to tell you right now, if I was a WWE superstar, I would put out an APB that James Summit could not become my fan or buy my T-shirt because the last couple of guys that he has just really got behind outside of all of their careers have either been injured or downhill really quick. And I'm talking about Sandow and Bo Dallas.
But who makes a statement is the guy outside the ring that is wrestling no one.
Yeah. It's true.
Dude, it's,
You said it yourself.
listen,
You said
I'm just saying.
You like
He's
watching
having-
Mizdow more than the Miz.
He's having a better match outside the ring
I'm
than
going to
inside the
go
ring.
ahead and tell you. The last pay-per-view, Brian was over the house, and y'all met Brian, and him and his brother were over at the house. We had a better time watching Mizdow than we did the Miz.
Absolutely, man.
I've never seen a guy put on a wrestling match by himself that was more entertaining than the match in the ring. I'm just going to leave it at that.
No, it's true. He is killing it, dude. But how much longer do you let this ride? I mean, at some point, we see the writing on the wall. He is going to have a match with The Miz. Because
wish-
The Miz is going to get jealous.
Yeah. I just
It's
wish
gonna happen.
JBL would get it right. It's not voodoo. Keeps calling it voodoo. It's like, it's voodoo, Michael. It's voodoo.
Well, this week was funny, and we'll talk about Raw watching
How do
Jay.
you know it's not voodoo?
Yeah, watching Jay Uso outside the ring, doing the moves that his brother was doing.
He's like, well, I'm gonna
you got the
copy him.
twin of one doing it inside the ring, and so
But see, that wasn't as funny to me
No.
because you're just trying to copy.
Yeah.
Like when Mizdow does it, he's the original.
you see, it would have been better if them two was actually doing move for move of the inside
Yes.
guys.
See, yes.
That should have been
Yes.
that should have happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why he just
And
stood
then
there
both
and
of them
stared at
having
him.
to stop
Yeah.
and look at
Yeah.
what was going on in the ring.
You see, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But he just
Yeah.
stood there and watched him. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, grab his arm, throw him into the turnbuckle and everything.
Yeah, that would have made it. I agree.
But, oh, man. I can't believe we're talking about Mizdow already.
Hey, man, he's you want to talk
I
about the
can.
future? There's the future right there. That guy's, look, he's going to make it, whether he's already made it or not. He's there. You can't tell me That's amazing.
JP.
Mizdow,
Yeah.
he
It's
came in
true.
as the intellectual savior of the masses, and I mean, he's gone far. I mean, he's gone down some bumpy roads, but he's made it. Can't tell me he hasn't.
Well,
and he's got the internet on storm. I mean, there's
Oh,
so
gosh.
many memes on. I'm looking at one right now, our Wrestling with Attitude Facebook page, which you can look at for free because it's on Facebook. But you can look, and there's a picture of Stardust and Mizdow. Great superstars can make any gimmick work, which is absolutely true.
Former Rhodes Scholars right there.
Former tag team. Man, we don't finally. I just hope at some point we see these two again.
Oh, we will.
Hopefully for the title. But anyway, on today's show, we got a lot to talk about. This week's top 5 is the top 5 this week because there's no new WWE countdown that we can tear apart, which is probably a good thing right now.
yeah.
Because they've been pretty bad lately.
We haven't even talked about, the champion, because
What are you talking about?
we haven't talked about picks about, who was the champion.
We haven't got there yet. We got a review section of Hell in a Cell.
Oh, we do?
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it next segment.
We have
Man,
to review it?
Jumping ahead. Yes. Don't worry, you got 18 days. More like 10 probably this
18
week.
and counting.
So, but yeah, we got Sound Off we're going to talk about. We got Hell in a Cell we're going to review since we didn't get to do it last week. Then we got Raw. This week's top 5 is, and I know Steven's excited to talk about it.
I am.
Is ranked the top 5 NXT stars.
Play my music, sir.
Play your music? You
Yeah.
don't have any music, do you?
No, play Sami Zayn because I'm going to talk about him.
I don't want Sami Zayn. Well, we ain't got that far yet. My top 5, I went ahead and did it. Number 5 was Charlotte. Number 4 was Hideo Itami. He used to be Kenta in Japan. Number 3 is Tyler Breeze because that guy is awesome. Number 2 is Sami Zayn, and number 1 Adrian Neville. But you got guys like Finn Balor, Kevin Owens. That's what he's going by. It used to be Kevin Steen. The reason he chose Kevin Owens is because his son's name is Owen, and to pay tribute to Owen Hart. I know you don't like
okay,
that.
I got to ask a question, though.
What?
Were you friends with Owen Hart?
It doesn't matter. You pay
Yes, it
tribute to
does.
people. You
Yes,
don't
it
have
does.
to. Okay, if I want to name seriously, really?
Yeah.
Tyson Kidd. Well,
But he was
he's
trained
hard
by
for
them,
me.
and he's married into the family, so a little bit different scenario there.
All right,
he has
but-
he has a personal alliance with it.
So you're telling me, really, if you wanted to start wrestling, you want to pay? Hey, dude, I'll tell you right now, if I could start wrestling and go into the business, I love my last name be Savage. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, but you also know there'll be a lot of people going, okay, he has no connection to there.
Well, no, but
Just like let's face it, as much as we all like Chris Jericho, he's caught a lot of flack now for coming out and saying that he wasn't trained by the Hearts, but for letting promoters say that he was. A lot of people are like, really, dude? Why would you even let him say it if it
Hey,
wasn't
I
true?
told you that.
No, but that's my point. But I've heard other people talk about it. That's my point.
Yeah.
People don't like that, and that's why I say it's one thing to say, hey, Owen Hart was one of the guys I really looked up to. That's fine. If the name is for your son, I'm fine with that. But if you never met Owen Hart, don't take his name. And the reason is we do not like guys, and all three of us can agree on this, who take the name of some older superstar that they had no connection to.
Now, I will say
somebody in this room,
Now-
let me bring this up, and you're going to let it, Steven. Somebody in this room says, oh, well, you shouldn't do what your daddy and your friends did because then you're just trying
I
to get
don't.
over on what
Yeah.
they did.
No,
So
I
that's
don't.
my point,
Yeah.
correct? You never met Owen
Hold-
Hart,
hold
so
on,
stop
hold on,
stop
hold on.
trying to take it. Stop it.
What was the first part of this?
I did
said?
like that.
What was the first? Yeah, I knew you would. Yeah, but the first part of this I said is that he took his son's name.
Okay,
he named
that I
his
have
son
no
one.
issue with.
That's
That
the
I
reason.
have no issue
Now
with.
he also said he named his son. I think was
Have no
related
issue with
to
that.
Owen Hart.
Have no issue
So
with
Yeah,
that.
that's the reason
yeah.
he took the name is because his son. But
But
he
don't
did
throw-
have
but don't throw the other in there.
constellation.
Don't
no,
throw the other in
it's
there.
not like perfect example. We've met this guy, Jesse Wyndham. Okay,
Oh.
is a local independent star, or star if you want. He wrestles at Chester and many other places in South Carolina. So we're giving you a shout out.
What's up, Jesse?
But he and this maybe I'll break Mark on this, maybe not. He's not a Wyndham.
Well, I could have told you
Okay,
that.
but no, my point is, people do that, and
I know.
I
And I don't
agree
like
with you.
it.
I don't either. I agree. I know what you're saying though.
And listen, like I said, I have no issue with naming your son after Owen because you liked Owen.
Right.
I have no issue with that. I have no issue you taking the name for your son. Just don't throw the second part in there. Just let that be an unsaid thing.
Right.
Just let it go.
I mean,
because again, if you knew Owen, then I would get it. For instance,
Yeah.
Davy Boy Smith, going by the name Davy Boy Smith, that was his dad's name. There's a deal there. I get it.
Yeah.
You may have been named after your dad. Like, that fits.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But again, I'm not a fan of those guys trying to
guys
take some
making
guy's
a name off of
unless
somebody
they had a
else.
direct,
Right.
unless they had a direct correlation with him by getting trained or knowing him personally. Like Stone Cold did. I'm about halfway through the Flying Brian story on the WWE Network, which only cost me $9.99.
Flying Brian? There's a Flying Brian?
Yeah, Brian Pillman, loose cannon, and I never knew this. I never knew this, but the gold chain that Steve Austin wears, Flying Brian bought 2 chains when they were the Hollywood Blondes, and he started wearing that chain. That chain that you see Austin wear is still the chain that Brian Pillman bought him. So even when he was, Austin 316 and was, the total
paying
guy,
tribute to
messing with his boss, you still go back and watch videos, and sometimes he has the chain on. That's why. But because I always thought it was weird, growing up, like, why is Stone Cold wearing a necklace? He doesn't like a gold necklace guy. But the necklace had many, so therefore you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, it's his little deal to wear it. He says he still wears it, and he does. So I'm saying, like, I get that, but I just wish he would have let the second part out. I mean, I get it, but come on, man.
Well, like I said, when I think but he named his son that.
Right.
So because of that. So when he picked the name out, I don't think it was called, it's Owen Hart, so we'll do that. It's my son's name.
Okay.
So it's more a tribute to him than it is Owen.
I get you. Can I give my top 5 since little Steven wants to go so bad? I'm going to let you go last on this
That's
one.
fine.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brett.
He doesn't have 5, so
Oh,
it's
I do.
okay.
Okay, well,
Actually, I have 5.
I'm gonna go Adrian Neville. I think he's probably right now. If you had to tab it, listen, this is in no order except for the last one I'll name. That's gonna be my number 1. I think Adrian Neville right now, if you look pound for pound, has probably got the brightest future right now with his look, with what he can do. I believe he's going to kind of fit that mold of a Shawn Michaels type guy. He's not really going to be the 300-pound guy, the bodybuilder guy, but he's going to be able to come in and do some stuff. And I think he's going to be able to work with anybody. It kind of reminds me of an Orton. The next guy I'm going to go Buddy Murphy. How could you not like a guy with the name Buddy Murphy? Buddy Murphy. I mean, it just rolls off the tongue. Yeah. Buddy Murphy. President Buddy Murphy. I mean, come on, man. That's just classic. Buddy Murphy.
My God.
I love that. Next on the list, I'm going to go Carmella because
Oh, yeah, she's
I just like the ring attire that she's wearing on the website. After that, I'm going to go with another guy, Dash Wilder.
Yeah.
Again,
Dash.
that's
You
such
love
a
the name.
My name is Dash. Thank you very much. So I can't, again, I can't really get away from that. And then for my number 1 Uno pick, and
you want to play
this
the music?
one makes me happy. Yes, go ahead and cue that bad boy up. Yes,
Hey, we got
go
listeners
ahead
again.
and cue her up. And yes, I just let it go to girl. Yes, Miss Sasha Banks. Oh, good Lord. I cannot wait. I hope one day my dream matchup right now is Naomi and Sasha Banks for the Divas title. I will keep paying my $9.99 per month for the WWE Network if I get that at a
You
pay-per-view.
hear that, WWE? He wants
You
to
will
see
keep it.
Naomi and Sasha.
Yes, Banks for the Divas title. You know what? I don't even care who wins. I just want to see them in the ring together.
You see, I want a 3